Hi, fancy that walk and chat? Let's go. Today's reflection then is, what does success mean to you? What does success mean to you? I think it's changed for me over the years. I think it, and society has an impact on that, doesn't it, of what we believe success is. I've done the thing, right? I've done what was expected of me. Talked about this before. You go to school, you get the good grades, you work hard. You go to college, you do the same. You go to uni, you do the same. You meet your person, you get a house, you get that job, the dream job, right? That's going to make everything better. Good wage to afford this house. And then at that point, you can get married and you can have kids and you can have your holidays and life's good. That means success, right? Does it? I don't think so. I've had many times where I've looked at my life that has gone out the way I thought success meant. Is success about your job? Is success about having the family? I don't know, because these things can change. You know, you marry someone, you think you're going to be with them forever, and you get divorced. You start off life thinking, I'm aiming for something, I've got this goal for something, and when I achieve that, I'll be successful. It doesn't work like that. You know, I got the job, I got the physio job, I got the house, the car, the guy, the kids, the everything, and it wasn't that I wasn't grateful for this, but I didn't feel that there was something missing. I felt like there was something missing. And so is that what success is? Finding this something? I've put that down to purpose, looking for your purpose. Is purpose success? Is happiness being success? The elusive happiness. I came across this post from Dr. Rangan Chatterjee. He has a podcast, he's got a YouTube channel, all this. And I'm actually reading his book, which is Happy Mind, Happy Life, Happy Mind, or something like that. I've missed a few days of reading that one. He says the single biggest problem people have in their search for happiness is them confusing it with success. So if you answered that question and said, well, success means happiness, he's saying that that's a confusion people have. He says, of course, it is absolutely possible to have both, but it's certainly not a given. So he's saying you could be successful but not necessarily happy. And we hear that all the time, don't we? Especially with celebrities that on the outside look like they've got everything. He goes on to say, we're raised in a culture that fools us into believing hard work, career achievements, and material possessions will make us happy. This is a cruel trick designed to feed the market economy and keep it going. What's your thoughts on that? Do you agree with that? It's put happiness can never be found in a world of wants, because wants are never satisfied. So I don't want to talk too much about happiness, because I will do another video on that. But this is more about success and what success means. So for me, over the years and more recently, I'm realising success to me is being aligned. I'm talking about this to my husband the other day. You know, we've left everything we knew. We've left a life we've known. Packed it all up, sold it, moved across the world and travel full time as a family. We're here now in Malaysia. And it's that saying, isn't it? You know, you can't take your troubles. You know, wherever you go, you'll go, you'll follow, something like that. Wherever you go, you'll follow. Basically saying, your mindset travels with you. So if you're not happy, if you're not feeling success, if you're feeling out of sorts, wherever you go in the world, whatever you do, you're going to take that mindset with you. So it's a mindset thing. And we've done this, and me and hubby were talking the other day, and saying, I don't feel this massive, I don't know what we expected to feel having done this. And we came out with the fact that we feel content, you know? So it doesn't have to be this happiness, this joy, but we feel content having done what we've done. And that was quite a pivotal moment, really. Realising, I had few little chest pains the other day, and hubby was going to take the kids out to go shopping, and I said, I'd rather you didn't, just in case. And when you have these things, you get older, you have these pains that you've never had before, your brain starts going, doesn't it, to, oh my God, what's wrong with me? Am I going to die? And you go to the worst case, right? And I was like, if I was to die, how would I feel about my life? And I've talked about this. I've talked about regrets of the dying, living life. And I think because I've lived that way, I actually said to myself, I'd be okay. And how reassuring is that? And I made my husband aware of this. And I said, just know that I've done everything I've wanted to do, and I feel content, and I'm aligned to my life. Like, if anything was to happen to me tomorrow, please take that peace with you. It was a sense of peace. I've got goosebumps. It was a sense of peace for me that I could say that, truly, 100% say, if it happened tomorrow, I'd be all right with it. Obviously, you don't want to leave your kids behind, but these things happen, and I was at peace with it. And it's also peace for me to know that they would know that I was at peace with it. It's reassuring for them. So yes, even though leaving kids behind, the dad would tell them, but your mum lived her life her way. She was aligned. To me, that is success. And it's taken me a while to come to that. Maybe it's taken this massive move we've done. Realising that on the other side of this massive move wasn't this, all singing, all dancing, joyous occasion, but it still felt good. It still felt aligned. And one of my values is fun and adventure. And I finally feel like I'm ticking that box off. Maybe that's it. Maybe that was the missing piece. I needed some more fun and adventure in my life. And I think I'm finding it. I'm not saying you have to do what I've done. I'm not saying you have to leave everything you know and travel around. You don't have to do that. But what I'm saying is, what is aligned to you in your life? Are you doing it? Or are you working towards it? And is that success for you? It might not be. It might not be that you need to be aligned to be successful. But that was my conclusion. At the minute, I'm open to it changing. I'm open to fluidity in life. But I finally think I've realised, to me, what success is. It's not the job, the house, the car, the things that can be taken away. The thing that can't be taken away is inside, and how you feel with life. How you feel with life. So those are my reflections on what success is. I'd love to hear yours. Let's reflect together. Thanks for watching. Much love. Bye for now.